They greet us when we come home, lay around in the funniest of places. They're man's best friend, they're loyal, they're curious, they're cuddly, and they're full of love. And if you're ready to adopt or foster, then sit back, relax, and let's explore why rescues like the Peaceful Animal Adoption Shelter in Veneta are top dog choices for great pets in Northeast Oklahoma and beyond.
PAAS came about as the result of Petey losing his life, a beloved cat of Tony Stanley. She's a businesswoman well known in the Veneta area, and she wrote a letter to the editor. And like many bad things that have a good ending, that letter prompted many people to contact her. They began to get together to think about it and organize it. The end result was they established a 501c3, which in the nonprofit world is a must if you're going to receive grants and donations as tax deductions. I came on in January of 2014. They broke ground in February of 2014. We opened in April of 2015. It is a beautiful, gorgeous building, and what we quickly realized is we could save dogs and cats, hundreds if not thousands, but we would not be able to do it as a local adoption facility.
The SPCA reports that nearly 2.7 million dogs and cats are euthanized each year in America. However, in less than a year's time, PAAS has already proven its worth in Veneta and 4 surrounding communities by providing adoption services and a medium through which unwanted animals can be healthy and find families that value, want, and will love them.
Before PAAS, we had the Veneta area and Craig County area had a huge overpopulation of animals, dogs and cats specifically. With some of the programs put in place, trap, neuter, release with the cats, specifically feral cats, and then with the dogs, helping educate people as far as spaying animals and adopting out animals to people that truly wanted to take care of the dogs and cats. That was the problem that we had, and with PAAS in place, it gives us that opportunity to do so.
I do some of their spaying with a group of other veterinarians in the area. We do their spaying and neutering and handle some of their medical problems that they have, and they have been a real asset to the community. They are picking up some of the slack for some of the stray dogs. We've always had some rescue groups around here, but never enough. So they are helping to rescue some of the area dogs. They take dogs that have been in the pound that have served their time and normally would be euthanized. They take them into their facility. They are first made healthy. They are then spayed or neutered, microchipped, and then homes are found for them.
Remember the hundreds or thousands of pets that Kay said we could potentially save, but not as a local facility? Well, what does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. Progress.
We found a viable solution to help the homeless dogs and cats that are in this area was to transport them out of state. Fortunately, we were able to reach out to colleagues in Colorado and Wyoming, and in August of last year, we began a very successful transport program to Denver Dumb Friends League, Boulder Valley Humane Society, and the Cheyenne, Wyoming Animal Shelter. To date, we have sent almost 400 animals that have found wonderful homes. Last night, we loaded up dogs that were headed to Colorado.
Why transport at night? Well, just like humans, dogs can adapt and conform to schedules. So transporting when the dogs are normally resting means less traffic, less potty breaks, and ultimately, less stress on the pets. Colorado is a pet-friendly state and is making an impact on healthy pet populations. The Denver Dumb Friends League, for example, takes in from 60 to 100 animals per day, most of them from states like Oklahoma and Texas. They share the same goal as PAAS. Their doors are always open for homeless or unwanted pets as an alternative to euthanization, making efforts by volunteers like Tom all the more worthwhile.
I do this because of my love for animals. My wife is an ex-veterinary technician, retired, and we're a division of PAAS right now. It's called Richardson Birthing Center. We take the pregnant mamas in, they have their puppies at our home, and we have them for 8 to 10 weeks, and then they're gone. And they will be going up for adoption and finding their forever homes.
Saying goodbye is hard, but don't forget, this story has a happy ending. These unwanted pets are going to families that do want them, and They're leaving PAAS tonight for their forever homes, knowing what it feels like to be wanted and loved.
That's one of the things that PAAS has really been striving to do is they spend a lot of one-on-one time with the pets, with the animals that they have. They work on some of the behavioral issues that they might be coming into the shelter with.
According to the Humane Society, unneutered dogs are more likely to experience behavioral problems such as excessive barking, aggression, and urine marking. I spoke with the Denver Done Friends League on the phone, and they told me that many of these common behavioral problems can be resolved by simply spaying or neutering our pets. But we also have to learn to understand them.
We have to treat them more than just animals. We have to learn to, as a society, to grow with them. And the problem won't ever stop until we start making a stand and actually going through with it, setting up more programs, adopting into better homes, and spaying the animals. That needs to be done.
When the stray population gets really out of control, then we start to have diseases show up. We'll have a lot more parvo that's going to be affecting our domestic dogs, and feline leukemia, the upper respiratory diseases that will hit the cats. So that's how it impacts the people that even take good care of their own pets.
Prevention, awareness, and responsible pet ownership are really the keys to a healthier overall pet population, my friends. PAAS and several other rescues in Northeast Oklahoma are working hard to find good homes for the pets they save. But that's not all. Very soon, some of those pets could be doing something considerably more than just loyally sitting by our sides.
Currently we have 2 prongs of a 3-pronged program. The first one is we're doing the extensive transporting out of state. The second one is we're beginning training, and we're going to have training for service or companion dogs for people with PTSD, autism, etc.
In 2012, Time magazine said that autistic children who receive pets at 4 to 5 years old are more likely to show improved social skills such as sharing and having compassion for others versus autistic children who have never had a pet or have never lived without one.
That is currently in place, and to help that, we signed a memorandum of understanding with the Northeast Oklahoma Correctional Center, and they will begin doing some of the good citizenship training of our shelter dogs. We'll only use shelter dogs. Last and probably most important will be the training of those dogs and when they're placed with somebody in a loving home and they save a life. So we're transport and training, and we recommend people go visit their local shelters to adopt.
As a board member with PAAS, and then also my day job being the chief of police at Veneta, it's more than just a cooperated effort. I'm the eyes and ears for PAAS also around the community, and I'm the boots on the ground, and I can communicate with the public directly.
By doing some of the things that we do, we're going to be able to find homes for them a lot easier, and we're going to make them better pets for the new owners.
Oklahoma set the standard for helping people after the Murrah bombing. We can also set the standard in spay-neuter. If Colorado and Washington and Oregon and Minnesota can do it, there's no reason we can't. If you have a pet, spay or neuter it, and let's end homeless dogs and cats.
For more information or to stay updated with PAAS, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and find us on the web at paasveneta.com. I'm Tim Stevens, and thanks for watching.